settings, because webcam keeps going to focus and I tell it not to do that. If you would like to help support the channel with a follow, and if you like the content, please don't hesitate to give me a follow on Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv blueboy1985. All stream chats and streams are interactive, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate and ask away. If you've missed any streams live, my YouTube channel is youtube.com Hammers Reviews. You can also follow my fan pages on facebook.com Hammers Reviews, facebook.com Hammers Reviews Stream, and facebook.com Hammers Reviews Streams. You can also follow me on Twitter at blueboy85 and also on Instagram at Hammers Reviews 1. If you would like to help support the channel and help me raise funds for a new computer desk, it would be very much appreciated, but it is not mandatory. My Patreon is patreon.com Hammers Reviews. If you don't have Patreon, my Twitch has a PayPal link. Before we start, I am going to log into Twitch and let everyone know that we are live. Before we start, I am going to... Yep, the sound works perfectly. Welcome all. I know it's a bit late, but unfortunately I could not sleep. You start off as a round of 16, then the quarterfinals, then the semi-finals and the finals. I have been doing this actual story mode off camera because I thought this was a story mode, but unfortunately it wasn't. I will be doing the Voltra League at some point. This is a 4-on-4 rush. Tells you the standards and what it is. I'm going to control all the team. Currently we are 70. Score 2 headers. I haven't managed to figure that one out. Score 8 goals with a midfielder in Voltra League. Yep, I haven't managed to do that mode as of yet. But I will be starting at some point. So what's everyone? I hope everyone's having a good Friday evening, Saturday morning, wherever you are in the world. If you would like to keep me company, please do not hesitate to let me know. First off, we got us versus them. I have actually seen things like this before. If there were more things for kids to do, they wouldn't get in trouble as such. There's nice goals from my character, Tony Hammers Wilson. 2 seconds. Oh, I have to turn that off. That can be as high as possible. And gameplay music volume has to go down, unfortunately, because I do not want a copyright strike. You will have to hear my voice, my annoying, grating voice. Excuse me. There was a great interception. A cross. I was trying to cross. Hammers passes to Jake. Sid passes to Hammers. Hammers passes it to Soph, which is short for Sophie. I think the sad thing about the world is people take advantage of the smallest situation. Hammers passes the ball to Soph, and a nice assist from Hammers to Soph. Whaps it in with a nice volley. I've got to sort my schedule out for things. Jake passes to Soph, Soph passes. I don't think I could play football these days, to be quite honest. Soph passes to Jake. Jake passes back to Soph. Soph goes for goal, but is blocked by the other team. Donny Hammers with the shot, but is a bit on the wide side. Normally we would have a team of 5, but this is 4v4, which is very good. I may show some. I still haven't figured out how to do certain things. Jake passes to Soph. Soph passes to Hammers, and Hammers goes for goal, but unfortunately misses. Oh, it's FA Cup weekend. Soph passes, tries to go past the Hammers, but blocked. Footballers and wrestlers are supposed to be role models, but when you're sexually assaulting people, that doesn't wash with me. If there was safeguarding in general term, I wouldn't be offended. But some companies that have wanted to go to, like TNT and Extreme Wrestling in Liverpool, I've wanted to go there for quite some time. Just got a short. One, two. 1, 2. And the score after the first half is 5 goals to us, 1 goal to them. Two seconds. Now I think I need it on all. It is on all audio, so there's not much I can do, unfortunately. Now on to the second half. Nice goal from our main man Jake. My niece and nephew have grown up so fast. Jake goes for goal but misses. That's a bit, and a nice assist. And that was a very good header. Paddy with the ball. Sid passes the ball to Jake. Nice back heel from Jake for the goal. I can't actually hear anything. One, two, 1, 2. Yep, the audio is fine. Even though I cannot hear the commentators. And we have a penalty. Jake with the ball, passes to Sid, who is normally our goalkeeper. But in this, because it's 4v4, anyone can be the goalkeeper. And that was a fantastic shot from the opponent. Hammers passes it to Sid. Sid passes it to... So passes it to Sid. Hammers goes for the goal. We only have 1 minute and 5 left. I don't like being harsh and throwing some of the music, but the thing is, copyright burns your arsehole over things like that. And they piss and moan. That's nobody's business. I try to do all types of games on stream. Nice shot from Soph. Hammers passes to Jake, and Jake goes for a goal but is deflected. I'm rather cagey at times. And we finish with a score of 9-2. For to the audio. I did have to change it to chat audio earlier because I was playing multiplayer with a good bunch of people. It ends 9-2, but a very good game and consolation goals for the opponents. No, I want everyone to hear what I hear. We're nearly at level 71. We have got 2 skill points. Oh, okay, it doesn't have to be me. Okay, that does make a lot of sense. I'm gonna level my skill tree up. Friday Night SmackDown is recording, so acceleration. That puts our pace up to 70 overall. This is the Voltra finals. We're gonna get fucking slaughtered. Sorry to say this, people, but their chemistry is 100 and ours is only 68. I've gone up to level 70 overall. Their chemistry is better than ours. We're going to get completely destroyed. Hammers passes to Sid. Sid passes to Jake. Back to Sid. And Tony hammers Wilson with the first goal of the game. Hammers passes it to Soph, and Soph goes for goal, but it went wide. You dingus. There's a lot of cocky ball from the opponent. Oh, hit the woodwork, and Tony hammers Wilson with the second goal of the game. Jake passes to Soph and passes to Hammers. Very good effort on our part. Hammers passes, tries passing to Sid, passes to Soph. Soph goes for goal, but it went a bit wide. Hammers passes it to Soph, passes to Sid, who is normally our goalkeeper. And a very good assist for the goal from Sid, the master and the ruler of the world. If it's a girl, Sid, I think it's short for Sydney, same if it's spelt like S-Y. Sid passes to Hammers. Hammers goes for goal, but it's deflected from the goalkeeper. Soph passes to Sid. Sid passes it to Soph. Soph goes for the header, but unfortunately misses the head. Sid passes to Hammers. Passes to Soph. with a great pass. And our hat-trick hero for the game is Tony Hammers Wilson, which is me, Meowth, that is right. Jake passes it to Hammers. Hammers with the cross, but the cross was a bit too wide. And they have clawed one back. And that was a very good goal from the opponent. Well done, young men and women. I think anyone should enjoy football. It doesn't matter what your colour is, what your what your religious standpoint is. None of that matters. If you're having a good time, Sid has the ball, but she's been dispossessed. The joke I make is it magically dispossessed? This is good. Best on the block. I have actually seen football play areas like this in London. So this is not an exaggeration. The problem is, there's not many things for kids to do nowadays. Because most people are shooting each other with fucking guns. Sorry people. No wonder some people don't make it past 30, because sometimes that was an open shot. Sid passes trespassing to Hammers, but it was blocked. Jake jockeying for position. I don't know what I was doing there. There's better things than shooting people or selling drugs. People need to realise shit like that. If you take someone's life, you deserve life. Oh, it's 4-2, okay. I don't know why I thought. No. So passes to Hammers. Hammers has a goal. With a nice try. And goes for the goal. Making it 5 goals to 2. I don't get people that sell drugs to kids. You people are fucking scum, mate, you know. You people are fucking arseholes. You take advantage of people's situation. So Jake with the ball crosses, but the cross was very wide. Because recently, where I live, there's been a lot of gun crime and whatnot, and people hurt with machetes. Machetes of all fucking things. People that are into drugs or dealers get out of it before it's too fucking late, because think about it, you sell to a copper and your life is done and dusted. If you hang yourself in prison, I don't give a fucking shit. If you want to be a fucking part-time fucking puff, be my fucking guest. Hammers passes the ball to Jake, and Jake with the if you know the Grandmaster Flash song, The Message, it tells you about certain things. Where a young boy had everything at his feet and ends up being as he says, a part-time fag, which basically that's what happens in the penal system. Their kind of people rape young boys. Some because it's embarrassing for a man to say you've been sexually assaulted. That is correct. For people that think I'm talking bollocks, no, it actually does happen. Men are quite embarrassed. So we're nearly level 71. Our shooting's gone up to a level 71. Currently our pace is 70. Our shooting is 71. Passing is 69. Defense is 63. The dribbling is 72. And our physical is 63. Quite a long way to go. That is the message is a very good song by the Grandmaster Flash, because he knows how it is. If you would like to use the Brave browser, if you use it for 30 days using my link, you get $5 of basic attention tokens, which is a cryptocurrency on the Ethereum blockchain, and that is digital money. You can also tip me on the Brave browser. If you can use my link and use Brave for 30 days, you get $5 worth of basic attention tokens. We are into the semi-finals. How did we beat a team that had a great chemistry of 100%? These ones are 79%, so only this is a knockout tournament. I'm going to play the team. If people don't think young men get sexually assaulted, men and women and children can get sexually assaulted. That is correct. For people that say they can't, that's a load of fucking bollocks. Wait your fucking self. Ooh, I like that logo. Hammers passes it to Sid. Passes it to Jake. Jake with the ball. Don't know. I was trying to go for the cross. Personally, I think the system's fucked. I do apologise for the language, but that's the truth. Sid crosses and passes to Hammers. Hammers tries to go for the goal. We are currently got the J10. I don't know how to change it, unfortunately. Soph was a very good goal scorer. There's so many people that fall under the cracks. Jake passes to Sid, passes back to Jake, passes to Hammers. Hammers goes for the goal, but it was a very poor shot on my behalf. Sid passes to Soph. Soph with the cross to Hammers. Soph passes to Hammers. And Hammers scores the goal. And the robot is all celebration. I think if there were more things for kids to do, I don't think they would lead a life of crime. So passes to Sid. Sid passes, tries to pass back, but unfortunately, nice block from Sid. Hammer scores his second goal of the game. Sid passes the ball to Jake. Jake passes to Hammers. Hammers tries to pass back to Jake. Passes to Jake, and Jake with the goal. Well played, young man. Hammers passes it to Jake. A nice volley from Jake. He passes the ball to Hammers. Hammers passes to South, and South passes back to Hammers. I don't believe that we deserve to be this many up. One, maybe two, then yes. Jake passes it to Hammers. Hammers with a back heel. Unfortunately, wasn't a particularly best move. For it, even though this is competitive. Hammers passes it. Goes for something fancy, but it doesn't pay off at the end of the day. Hammers passes to South. South passes to Jake. Nice. Oh, for Jake. Well, he has been playing very well. Sid passes to Jake. Jake passes to South. And I don't know what Hammers was doing. Hammers with a great interception, passes the ball to South and scores a goal. It was a great assist. For a season, does anyone remember FIFA Street? I thought that those games were fantastic. After this, I will be doing due to the fact that I cannot sleep. Jake passes the ball to Sid. Sid passes back to Jake. Jake passes it to Hammers. Hammers with the cross. Score a goal from my header. Okay. I will try my best. If I was in charge of a team, I would. Jake passes to Sid. Sid passes to South, who went for goal. And Hammers with no shot. If anyone would like to play FIFA with me and do an online tournament, Hammers passes, I think, goes to Jake, but unfortunately he passed to his opponent, who is a green goal. If anyone would like to play online with me on this, my PSN is Hammers Reviews 85. Jake with the ball, kicks it a bit too high, is 2-0. Unfortunately, I've got a really bad shot. I blocked it apparently. And we go into the finals. best of the block. This will be far and from between, because the way I want to do things, I want to unlock everything in this section, but I might have to do story mode to do that, to unlock the other two places. And we're over level 71. Our pace is nearly up to 71, so that's good. And the dribbling will go up very soon, and I hope the physical can go up a little bit at a time. Score, yeah, we have to score 2 headers. But I think I'm going to struggle with that very much. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh. Got excess gas, so we're going up against NSM. Our player is called Revy, even though I say it's my real name. But we are controlling the team. My hands are really clammy, people, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Hammer passes to Sid. Sid passes to Jake. I'm trying to go for a through pass. And they rip us a new bottom to put us right. Jake passes it to Sid, and Sid with the nice equaliser. The DMCA are ridiculous. Oh, I don't know what's going for there. Passes the ball to Soph, but unfortunately Kid passes to Hammers. Hammers passes to Jake. Sid with the ball passes. This is what I like, a more level playing field. Jake passes to Sid, and Sid with the one goal, putting us 2-1. Hammers passes the ball to Jake, and Jake scores. Nice celebration from Jake. Not Jake the Snake. Maybe he's Jake the Snake. We have a 2-goal caution. Once I get going, I'm fine. Hammers passes to Sid, and it doesn't go in, unfortunately. I'm trying to go do the through ball pass, but it doesn't seem to be working. Hammers with the ball. Tries to go for something fancy. Clovey with Dennis. Oh, and acrobatics, football acrobatics. There's a kung fu football game. No, a film. I think it's called Kung Fu Hustle. And hammers with another goal. And we go into the break with a 4-goal cushion, but their goal was fantastic. Soph passes to Sid, Sid passes to Soph, and Soph goes for goal. But Hammers tried to go for a goal, but nice assist from Wilson onto Soph, which is another short for Sophie, because I have another friend called Sophie, and I can call you Soph for short. First interception, Hammers passes to Sophie, and she scores a very excellent goal and a very nice assist from myself, if I say so myself. Sid passes it to Sophie. Soph with the cross. I still don't know. I don't know what button. Sid passes to Jake. Sid passes back to. I know how to do other things, but I haven't figured out how to do the heading and whatnot on this. So passes to Sid. Sid passes to Hammers. Hammers passes it to Jake. Soph has the ball and she passes to Hammers. And Hammers passes to Jake. But unfortunately, Sid, sorry. A very good goal from Sid. I used to play football a very long time ago, people. Sid with a fantastic goal. Jake passes it to Sid. Sid passes it to Soph. Soph passes tries to pass it to Hammers, but there was a nice interception from the opponent's side. Soph passes to Jake. Jake passes to Soph, but I don't know what she was trying to go for. Soph passes to Hammers. Hammers goes for a goal, but unfortunately wasn't good enough. Sorry, that was a funny side kick. Hammers passes to Jake. And Jake has been on a tear in this tournament. Next is 9 goals to 1. Hammers passes to Jake, and we win. The best in the block. I really like it lying over, it's awesome. And well done. overall, that wasn't bad. Match rating 9.5. Our physical and dribbling has just gone up. So we get, before we log off, currently we are a level 71 overall. And big for skill move. Yeah, got a skill move. Currently we're an attacker. Thank you all for watching. You've been a fantastic audience, and I have been your host, BlueBoy1985. I want you to do 3 things for me. 1. Look after yourselves. 2. Look after your relatives or any elderly relatives. And 3. Please be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. And I bid you all a farewell, and I'll be back very soon with more FIFA 20 Voltra League. Not League, sorry. Tournaments.